got dropped off on this 2,000-year-old ancient temple.
Tonight, Mexican authorities suing a company they say helped YouTube megastar MrBeast produce this now viral video.
Why is this not in a museum? Why is a YouTuber holding this? Get this away from me.
Titled, I Explored 2,000-Year-Old Ancient Temples. The video has racked up over 60 million views in less than a week.
This is the door to the inside of this massive Mayan temple.
Authorities say the video taken inside the nation's ancient pyramids violated the terms of government permissions.
We're gonna visit this bad boy.
In the video, MrBeast, whose real name is James Donaldson, explores ancient Mayan cities in southeastern Mexico.
Can I take one home?
Well, I do. We'll go to jail.
I would go to jail?
Yes, sir.
At one point, the influencer, who has 395 million subscribers on YouTube, surprised at the level of access.
I can't believe the government's letting us do this.
And in another moment, advertising his snack product.
So, MrBeast has traveled to Mexico and shot something in Mexico, which he cleared with the Mexican government before doing all of this, right? But there is a branch of the government that seems to have an issue with what he's done. Not what he's doing, but what he's done. And it's this clip right here. Primarily this clip. Him with his candy, using it as promotion. That's where they have an issue. Why? Because they can't make money off of that. They're not going to make money, and the money that he's going to make just from doing this 2 seconds, 3 seconds visual, they're not even going to see a penny of it. And that's a pretty good reason to feel some type of way.
Only Mayan-approved snack on the planet.
In the video's caption, the internet celebrity thanks
Only
Mexico's National Institute of Anthropology and History for allowing him to film. But the agency who filed the suit saying in a statement that it gave the firm representing MrBeast, Full Circle Media, permission to film at the sites but not monetize the video, and that they are now demanding compensation for damages. Adding, the INAH condemns those who, for commercial gain and private profit, dare to distort the value of archaeological sites, which are a legacy of our indigenous cultures and the pride of our nation.
I don't think he's trying to take away from that, though. MrBeast, with almost 400 million subscribers, this man is a dynamo. I'm almost sure he covered the proper bases in order to do this, and I don't think it was in a malicious way. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't think he was out here just trying to exploit the Mayan ruins. Take a trip, allow people. He has millions of viewers. There are people who have never left their state. This is their first time probably seeing the Mayan ruins. Didn't even know that there were such things as Mayan ruins. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, the INAH is up in arms, and I don't want to say rightfully so, because I just don't see where he went wrong. Without covering all his bases, he didn't do anything wrong. He covered all his bases first, and then he proceeded.
Full Circle Media did not respond to NBC News' request for comment. A statement released on MrBeast's behalf by a source close to him, saying in part, this video was meant to highlight these treasured Mayan sites in Mexico. No advertisement material was shot at any archaeological sites overseen by INAH, so it's unfortunate that this has turned into a political issue. On Wednesday, Mexico's President Claudia Sheinbaum saying her administration will look into the conditions under which the YouTuber was granted access and what sanctions might apply if any permit was violated.
And Kathy Park joins us now. So, Kathy, Mexico's president in your piece saying that they will look into the conditions under which MrBeast was granted access. That seems to imply access to these ruins is a highly selective and formal process. Is that true?
It would only make sense that it would be. These are 2,000-year-old ruins. These are things that we here in the United States do not have. There's other places in the world that have ancient architecture, and they protect it. So yes, it's an extremely stringent process in order to get access in the way in which he has. Now, there are places in Mexico and ruins in Mexico that allow you to walk through them and travel them, but there are stipulations to all these places. He's pretty much covered that. I can almost guarantee that. I just can't see this man making a false step like that. I just can't see it.
Yeah, Ellison, it is quite a process, and it requires interested parties to go through INAH, the agency in Mexico that safeguards a country's cultural heritage. So whether you are filming or for research, by law, you're required to apply for a permit, and requests are not easily granted. And while we don't know the full details of the permits that were issued for MrBeast, we saw throughout the video that he posted onto YouTube that INAH personnel, Mexican officials, were with him the entire time.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow.
So, MrBeast is under fire, and I'm just having a real hard time believing that this guy did not cross all his T's and dot his I's before proceeding with this content. I can't see that being the case. As big as he is, people are always looking for a misstep in something. And MrBeast is almost seen as Mr. Perfect, especially when it comes to this realm we're in, this content creating realm. You can't miss. So now you go, you fill out a bunch of paperwork, you go and do this amazing thing that gets 16 million, 15 million views in like 4 days. That's probably more views in 4 days than these Mayan ruins have seen in 2 years, maybe. I mean, so now the INAH, the NIAH, I'm sorry, they go ahead and review the content. Here we go. I mean, honestly, I'm gonna stay tuned in this. I'm gonna see what happens with this, but it does honestly just seem like a money grab. Just seems like a, hey, bro, we're not making any money off of that, because those I'm not gonna. Hey, look here, and this is in no way, shape, or form a what do they call it? A sponsorship or anything like that for MrBeast or his chocolate, but my son got me to try the chocolate, and it's not bad. It's not half bad. So I mean, you have a quick second, you own a company that sells candy, and for a quick second you want to talk about it and show it, and you're at the Mayan ruins. Yeah, I could see how someone can be upset, but legally, I don't know if you did anything wrong. But we'll see, though. Yeah, man, you know where those buttons are. You know what time it is. Show some love to the channel. And if you're into this type of content, trust and believe there's a lot more coming. I do search. I do my own news search throughout the day, but it's typically for my own purposes. But now I'm starting to realize you guys actually care about what's going on around there. So even if it's local or national news or international news, we could talk about it. So let's see what's going on, man. Until next time, have a really good day.